Have you ever played Inkulinati? If not, this is the video for you as I'm hosting a giveaway thanks to the publishers, Daedalic. Thank you for the copy of this game as well as the copy for the giveaway, but more about that here at the end of the video. Hey, IRL Games today bringing you a game review where I go ahead and break down the game. And of course, I'm going to be doing the giveaway as well. If you like giveaways, game reviews, gameplay, walkthroughs, unboxings, and so much more, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel not to miss out on that. But Inkulinati shows a cartoon art style with some silly humor and fun and strange creatures. For this game, you're going to have different battles that you do where you'll actually go ahead and draw the army. Don't worry, you don't have to have any art skills, as my brother has that more than me, and I cannot draw characters anywhere near as good as this, so it's a good thing I didn't make this game. As you battle, you'll see the tale written out on the side, which I think is really cool to see that novel style writing. And I did find it intriguing that it does have the cartoon art style. There is also 3D backgrounds that you'll kind of see in some of the scenes here. And there's also going to be some realistic backdrops at times. And the cool thing about that too is you also have some of this live action element. So it kind of makes you feel like you're experiencing in real life and then you're kind of seeing this imaginative world in front of you as you're playing throughout the game. One of the things that I did find pretty funny is the fact that you can, go ahead and attack people, the other team, but you can also accidentally do things like knock your own teammates off the edge, or even do silly stuff like moon your enemies and I guess cause emotional damage or something. I don't know. But either way, it's so funny to see the different ways that you can cause different damage in the game and win the battles or lose them too, depending on how it plays out. It is really cool how you also have these parchment pages that you can kind of look at, where the battlefield's going to look a little bit different. Again, you can interact with the ink directly. Go ahead and pick that up to make your army stronger as you go along, or leave it behind and your enemies might get a little bit stronger than you as well. I did like too how this is kind of showing like it's an old fable or story, something that you'd think you'd see passed down for generations. So I think that's pretty cool too. And it does remind me how reading a book, you might see the words at first, and then you'll kind of be driven more into the book as the story unfolds and kind of see that in your imagination. And I think this game does a really great job portraying that, not only showing the story between the battle, but also kind of some of the backstory with the live action elements as well for some of the cutscenes they have here and there. Overall, I did give this game a 7 out of 10, mainly because the control movement. One of the things that I wish that they would do differently is that everything would be in one row. There are some options where you can move up or down to select the menu and then left or right. And so sometimes you're not paying attention. You might accidentally be on the wrong row, move over one and select the wrong item. Overall, that's not something that is game breaking by any stretch of the imagination, but something that I definitely think that we could see some improvement there with some of the UI. Something else that I do also wish would be improved, and I know this just left game preview pretty recently, so again, these changes may now be permanent. They might make updates in the future. We'll just have to kind of wait and see. But sometimes the AI will kind of be really good at defending, and it can make some of the matches go a lot longer than sometimes you may want it to, where it seems like you're doing everything in your power to get to the last enemy and you're just going nowhere. So again, that's something where you may have to change up your strategy a little bit, or you may just have to kind of keep going at that repetition until you eventually win, as you kind of may feel like you're at a stalemate sometimes. Something that did change recently is the fact that the dev menu has been removed, so you can't use the console command codes, or maybe they just switched it to something else. So I'll go ahead and include, just for history's sake, just what these console commands are and how you can access them down below in the description for any of you that like that for historical purposes or want to keep testing it. And also put it here on the screen for any of you that are watching, so you don't necessarily have to go down there. Overall, I did not factor this into the review because, again, that's mainly there for early access sort of games, more for the development side. I know some of you achievement hunters out there may be crying a tear or two that you're not going to be able to get the easy achievements and sweet gamer score in about 5 seconds, but Unfortunately, that's just how things go, and I think that's perfectly fine from the developer standpoint, as it could kind of give you ways to just auto win each match and take some of the fun out of it, in my opinion. But as I promised, we'll go ahead and go into the giveaway here in just a moment. But thank you guys so much for watching. I have a lot of game reviews upcoming, and I know I'm behind on a lot of that content, but make sure not to miss out by hitting that notification bell and subscribing. And that way you can also get updates if you win the giveaway as well. I don't want you to miss out on that. I do have one copy of the Steam code of the game, so if you want to go ahead and enter, you'll want to make sure you subscribe to the channel and go ahead and comment down below what your favorite knight or medieval character is, or maybe even just the content such as a movie or book title. That's okay as well if you can't necessarily narrow it down to one character. But if you want to enter, that's all you have to do. So very easy. And make sure to go ahead and check out my social media pages for more chances to win. And also so that way I can contact you as the winner. I don't really want to post that down in the comments below and somebody else snatches it from you. So make sure to go ahead and follow me on one of those pages, or you can even use the email down below. That's fine as well if you don't have social media, but chances are most of you probably have that. And this giveaway will be ending on May the 6th. So go ahead and comment. Don't miss out on that. And if you'd like to support the channel, feel free to go ahead and join the membership, which starts as low as $2. And you can also shop through my eBay store if you want to support the channel more practically. That gives you a chance to go ahead and buy some different video games, tech, things like that. And again, goes directly toward the channel to help support that. And I would really, really appreciate that if you guys can even contribute in a small way. You can even use that thanks function if you'd like. Again, this mainly helps with giveaways, things like that. And as always, stay awesome and feel free to check out more of my videos here, and I'll catch you guys later.